The famous Barbie speech has become a curriculum.
And Margot Robbie is replacing the Barbie dolls?
What? Hello, so here we are with the second episode of movies, books, and
Everything in between.
We are gonna talk about a totally different genre of movie.
3, 2, 1.
Barbie! Barbie is a totally different kind of film. It is a real life version.
Think of all the dolls we have been playing with, and reality spoken through them. Reality hits hard.
A film like you wouldn't expect that. Like it was totally unexpected because when you see Barbie Dora live action, it is from a book and a cartoon that is remade into a real life film. But it was totally different. That was like Dora.
Not just Dora, even Cinderella and Snow White. See,
Live action,
Cinderella, they make the same thing, no changes, except if sometimes they change the title and say it's a different one. Like the Cinderella story, they just modernized it.
Yeah.
But Barbie, it's a total different place. There are Barbie movies where there be mermaids, Barbies, and everything.
I remember watching it with you.
Exactly, the horse riding one that I usually repeatedly watch.
They'd have a sleepover and some magical entrance will be there and all. I just remember vaguely.
We used to collect CDs of the time of Barbie movies. Do you remember those?
Okay, full disclosure, guys. This girl doesn't play with a Barbie. Okay, I am the one who used to do that. I'm the total 90s kid who loves Barbies, and I have like begged my mother and father, basically blackmailed them to buy me a Barbie or the whole wardrobe, the whole kitchen set and everything, but they didn't. They couldn't buy me that. But when she was born, somebody gifted her a Barbie and I snatched it from her. I'm proud of it.
Actually, I didn't find that craze then. I would really accept it.
Even now, I have that Barbie in my shelf, like in the front drawer, in the drawer front. It has a separate pillow, but it's a different version of Barbie that I think it's also shown in the movie. It's a working kind, so that Barbie will have a laptop, a mobile phone, a Bluetooth, and
A earpiece Bluetooth. Even Barbie has developed so that it could adapt to every kind. Even there's a Barbie with an hearing aid and everything. To represent every woman in the world.
Yeah.
Barbie has been that imaginary place you can go and always have fun.
Yeah, I think now Margot Robbie is replacing the original Barbie dolls and some merchandises, and we replace the doll faces with Margot Robbie's face.
Sorry, what?
I seriously don't like it for one thing, because a doll is always a doll because we imagine it in a way that it's
Yeah.
perfect. And even if Margot Robbie perfected as an actor in that role, I would always say no human being is
Because
ever
when you
perfect.
put a human face, it would set up a standard, I guess. That standard, that unreachable, just like how they show it in the movies, that unreachable body shape, color, and everything. But when it's a doll, kids especially imagine it as themselves. They can imagine it as whatever they want to be. But when it's a human, things get real. So I think they should stop that.
That's what actually we prefer books and movies. The same difference is actually with dolls and this too.
Exactly.
Movie talks about feminism and everything, but we see Barbie world. We see Barbie world as a women-centered place. So where do feminism and women-centered differ?
I think feminism as a concept is totally misled. Because many people think that, oh, feminists, they think that women should rule the world. No, we think women should be given equal rights to a man. That's all it means. But female centrism is basically women ruling in Barbie world because it's created for women by women, and just Barbies are the ruling parties. They slay, I would say.
Yeah, that would be as an imaginative place. It would be good. But again, coming to the topic, feminism. Feminism actually means gender equality. We are actually fighting for equal rights where women feel safe to live and can live with freedom and have equal rights as men.
So I think that female centrism also created the problem in the Barbie world, because when Ken came out and found out that men took the high point in the real world, he kind of wanted to influence it there. He influenced it and made it clumsy.
Yes.
And
So going into the real world, then the character Sasha, the teenage character, I'm talking about the daughter.
I think she's one of the underrated characters because she has a character arc, right?
She is like depicting the teenage life. Think about it. You're not women yet. You're not children now. So the transition between children, where you have been playing with Barbie, to becoming a woman, and she's stuck in between where she comes to know what reality is, but can't pretend to be a doll.
Yeah. And
And
she also has a character arc, as in she doesn't like her mom for some time, like all teenagers do. We all did when we were teenagers. But then she would kind of understand where her mom is coming from.
and the same way where America Ferrara, like being a mom, she never Sasha never thought a mom could do these things.
Yeah.
And those things were broken when she entered Barbie world.
Exactly. First, you'd be embarrassed, like, what? What is she doing playing with my dolls? And stuff.
What is
But
she doing singing those songs? What? What's those songs?
yeah.
Funny. We again coming back to feminism. When we think of feminism, how do you imagine feminists should be? Like how what do they wear? How do they look? They are seen every day in your life. It could be a common person, even a man. It's not gender feminism was the word feminism, it's actually going to equal gender equality, but why there is a female thing coming? It's because the word was coined when Americans fighted for women to vote.
Okay. Oh.
So that's why it came feminism.
Okay,
But
little
it
history
literally
lesson time.
means it literally means gender equality.
Okay.
So we should not think that only females are feminists.
Oh, okay.
You get that
Yeah.
point? It's not very clear to everyone. We should all be feminists, and when we are all feminists, the world becomes a better place for the coming generation.
Yeah. So, which scene did you like the most in Barbie?
The scene. Okay, I have to think a bit, I guess. What's yours?
Of course, I think many would agree. America Ferrera's monologue.
Yes, my English ma'am played the monologue as my speech lesson. So, what is speech writing? I'll show you a demo. And there's America.
So, Barbie has become a curriculum in colleges.
In India, most of my friends haven't watched the movie and they know Barbie because of America Ferrera's.
I think it's the perfect speech. Like you are supposed to break the glass ceiling, reach out and do everything, but also you should be grounded, very grounded in
want me
the.
to quote
Oh
it?
my god!
So I could quote it like, do you want to be thin, but you can't
Not
say you want to be thin. You have to say you have to be healthy,
healthy.
but you can't be fat.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what she used. And in the end, she also mentions that in reality, we have to go through all this. But if the same for a doll also had to go through all this, it would be so drastic that we can't have an imaginative land.
Yeah, because imaginative land is like a peaceful place where everything comes together. It's all these restrictions, or what would say, all
Rules and
maybe,
everything
yeah,
never follow.
glass houses.
You know, that's not reality. Talking about the dresses and the Barbie movie, the typical stereotypical Barbie was shown better. Like the best way you can imagine a Barbie to be, the whole pink genre. But it was not like you could hurt your eyes pink.
Yeah.
It was different shades of pink, different dresses and everything.
Yeah, I just love it how they brought the colors and everything. I mean, I just love the whole Barbie house. Like, there'll be swimming pool with no water. It'll just be a plastic sticker sheet, and the fridge will be open, and it'll be just a sticker. Only one side milk carton will be there. So it'll all be very plasticky, just like in the Barbie metal sold Barbie houses. Let's just talk about Margot Robbie, how she fitted perfectly in that role.
Yeah, she was and her acting, God, like crying or meeting the old lady for the first time. Think about it. You should act alien.
I mean, even when she was, there is one scene where she would be crying and her tears will be falling down from her eyes, and there a shot from a profile shot, and she'd be saying, "I'm not perfect. I feel so bad," and I was like. You are the definition of perfect. If you look so perfect, even when you're crying and you're saying that you're not perfect, then think about us.
Exactly, that's how speeches start. And again, coming back to stereotypical Barbie, they didn't choose a doctor or anything, any rolled Barbie there. They chose the stereotypical Barbie. How does that come? Because every woman goes through this sector differently, and they chose that for. I just appreciate Greta so much.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm oh sorry, I should use the full name. Greta
Greta
Gerwig, because of course we are not friends. I
Yeah.
shouldn't do it in first name basis.
We have a new segment this time. This segment is called Offbeat, where we praise a movie, not language based, any movie that we have saw. And today we are going to talk about this scene from underrated Tamil movie called as
Sivuppu Manjal Pachai. So it has G.V. Prakash as hero.
G.V. Prakash and Siddharth.
Siddharth, yeah. So the scene actually, the whole movie is about
Male
those
egos.
yes.
Those two characters, they're male egos, and this one character would be a police, a traffic policeman. This other character would be just a lousy guy,
Lousy guy, but he likes to race.
Yeah.
So he likes to race with his bike.
The scene that that we are talking about is when this traffic police character talks with his mother, because his mother would come to know that that guy basically dishonored. So what happened was, there's this girl type of night dress we use called nightie, basically a nightwear. Nightwear. It looks like a frock, yeah. So the role of played by G.V. Prakash got caught to the traffic policeman, and the traffic policeman, to insult him, made him wear those dresses. It would be only said, not even shown. What that mother character would come and talk to him is that When a woman wears pants and t-shirts or shirts, they do it with pride. A woman wears male clothes, basically they do it proudly, and they do it very normally. Only when a man wears a woman's clothes is seen as a dishonor, it's seen as a shame.
Yeah, exactly. And traffic policeman's dialogue would be, I didn't think it as a bad thing. But then the mom would ask, then why did you? You thought it was an insult, and that's why
Yeah.
you made him marry.
Yeah, that scene would be amazing. I think it got viral in social media too. So yeah, this is our offbeat segment. We close it here.
Special mention again to Billy Porter for breaking the.
I wait to see his red carpet looks, be it any Golden Globes or Oscars.
And especially the Cinderella 2021, even if it didn't get that much fame, he was the fairy godmother in that.
Oh, okay. And I just love his dresses. I just love how he carries himself. So yeah.
We would be like afraid to stand out of the crowd, but he goes there. Right? I've read it in a book where they say, in our world, in our reality, we see this dresses and pant shirts differently because we have gone through so much sexuality and stuff. But the dresses were designed to only bring up the beauty in those sex and not to think it as a discrimination.
Oh.
So that really made an impact in myself, and that makes me feel that even anybody can wear anything. We need to like hold ourselves well.
Yeah,
You get that
basically.
to
Coming back to
Barbie.
Barbie, we were talking about Greta Gerwig. We have to talk about her previous films. We cannot skip that, right?
Little Women.
Little Women and Lady Bird. I watched Lady Bird. It's
Okay.
a coming of age film, and it's of a rebel who makes. It's amazing. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it, guys. But Little Women, we have both watched it. We have
Yes.
watched it like twice or thrice.
Emma Watson fan right here.
I just we love the book and how it takes place as a movie too, and the sisterhood and everything.
Yeah, of course, as spoiler sisters. The sisterhood shown throughout the movie, but it also shows how commercializing is because at the end of the movie, there's this thing where they have to change the book because it's not happy ending. Yeah, again, coming back, think of feminism or other women rising, and if anybody wants to put her down,
Like if a woman raises above her standards are
if
set.
she tries to accomplish something that others have not, surrounding try to push her down, and even that is shown in the movie by not in abrupt way but in a hidden way, showing Barbie is tied up in a box.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I think yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's like Barbie you can just see the movie once, but you can break it down scene by scene and come to new meanings each
There are
scene.
so many layers in the film. That's why it's like repeatedly watchable. We watched it like thrice already.
She escapes running scene, all those running and everything shows how a woman is chased and stuff in reality.
While talking about dresses, we have to also you talked about discrimination in the reality. I think that's also shown in Barbie, where she comes out to the reality immediately. She's harassed.
Yeah, exactly. She wears what she likes, but no, immediate. That's second.
I understand because reality. I understand everybody looking at her because everybody would look at someone who's dressed so fancy. Yeah,
Pop
that.
colors. That's like
Everybody would look at them, but that was harassment.
entirely. And then the Barbie and Ken is hanging around, and they won't even have a place for him to sit.
Basically, Ken lives because of Barbie. In many films, Heroines are just supporting roles. They just support the male lead. Oh, you can do it. You should do it. The moment when the male lead would like say, "Oh no, I can't do it," this a female lead would be there to just push it. Here, Ken is like that in the first half. Basically, Ken would be like, "No, oh Barbie, I'm here for you." He doesn't have a meaning in life other than Barbie.
That's again women centrism in Barbie world. But Barbie and Ken was how the world was, because with Barbie can exist alone, but Ken has to come. It will always come Barbie
With
and
Barbie.
Ken.
Yeah.
So in the end of the movie, that's what they did. They break Barbie. Ken is a separate person. That Ken has his own rights and own desires.
Features.
Desires to live
I
for.
think that is like the ideal world. I think they broke the imaginative barriers and turned Barbie into an ideal world, like how an ideal world should be.
Do you think if Mattel, the company, after this movie releases skins in sort
Yeah,
of
I think
each
they
genre,
should. Yeah, they should. I think they did release some merchandise for after this movie. I don't.
special mention to the weird Barbie, Alan, and pregnant Barbie. Again, pregnant Barbie is too much of a reality in an imaginative world.
Oh my gosh!
Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie is the Barbie that every child would have in their house. The first Barbie would be the weird Barbie. They would have scratched the eyes, drawn some bindi.
Excuse me, dear listeners. A sister sitting right in front of me said that she was the only one playing with Barbie. You know what she did with my a baby boy toy which I had? The first thing she did was take its hair and put blue strikes in all of it. Do you know that?
Turned out good, right?
But that's again context to weird, but no.
I would like tie their hairs up, give them different hairstyles, hair colors, change their
I-
dresses.
I did it only once because again we are Indians, so I do this bindi kind of dots, and for those hair
Irritating, like
for those hair I would like take a small
Center part.
section and then cut it off and then put a pink
hair
color.
cutting is not cruel, but hair coloring is cruel. What is this? This is injustice.
I did color. I accepted, but you did it in a weird way. I didn't do it
I
in a
think we
weird way.
should take this conversation off the record because we are showing our true selves here too much. Barbenheimer. It was the talk of the whole world.
Yeah, during those movies, simultaneously, and Christopher Nolan.
And I'm Christopher Nolan fan, so we both went and saw Oppenheimer in theaters in IMAX, but we didn't see Barbie in theaters.
Currently, I would regret it. I would have chosen Barbie.
No,
not
I would have watched
Oppenheimer, no.
both. I would have watched both because I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. Nolan always does.
see, there she goes. But again, those two entirely different movies. One based on reality, one based on imagination. Oh, like
Both are reality.
but a real happening that really happened. Oppenheimer is a person who existed.
Barbie is a doll that existed.
Don't come at me like Oppenheimer is not that kind of movie where you need to be fast.
To the creator of the atom bomb.
Yeah, it should be very close to facts. Barbie included a lot of facts, like in not using the staircase and flying.
I need we praise the whole everybody who watched it. That many people came to theaters and watched Barbie instead of Oppenheimer. It had a big box office record than Oppenheimer, and I'm glad it did. I mean, a female centric film. If many people are going to watch that, I think it's a way forward.
It's a way forward for feminism, and I know that every movie which we watch has a small impact in our life. However, we do not just movies in such a way. So, I think this Barbie movie would have impacted them. Our breakdowns would have again impact listeners to become feminists.
We hope.
We hope.
Okay, so I think we should wrap it up here. Do comment your favorite scene, and you are yet to tell me about your favorite scene.
My favorite scene. I like this rampo between the mother character, which is Gloria, and Sasha, because Gloria hopes that her daughter would be different, talk to her and everything, and Sasha's not that
Coming
kind.
to think of it, I think I actually broke into another layer of Barbie because Gloria is the one who makes Barbie real because she gives Barbie cellulite, flat feet, and everything. So she's the one who makes Barbie real.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Basically.
depression, Barbie, and everything.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So again,
Yeah.
that's too much reality to a dollhouse.
Don't say that. Reality is good. Okay, we are.
I again, Sasha character is someone growing the childhood, teenage, and that Rampo would be so good.
Barbie reintroduce the doll to this generation.
Especially
Kids.
the scene which I would special mention would be the climax where every woman is shown laughing and happy.
yeah.
That we go through so many challenges in life, but we still have to face it.
Also,
smiling.
special mention to the song
Oh god.
"What Was I Made For" by Billie Eilish.
I think she would start singing right after we close.
Oh yeah, I think they should have given the Oscars for her because "What Was I Made For" is not just about the doll; it's also about everybody who's searching for a meaning in life.
I am very much still thinking about the movie, but
So, let's wrap it up here. Let us know what the next episode should be. We do have an interesting lineup here, so stay tuned.
stay tuned and have fun. And please do listen to us regularly. Stay subscribed.
Stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Spotify.
Thank you. This is Spoiler Sisters signing off.